Well, isn't heroin a funny thing? No, really. By which I mean heroin use has such a bad name among the general population that some people freak out whenever you mention it. Case in point, at work, I'm about to have one of my 12 or so large drinks of high caffeine cola that get me through the day, and a benighted co-worker decides they have to pass comment and they say, "Wow, that's an unhealthy habit." Now, normally I let this sort of crap pass, but I don't know, I was in a touchy mood, and so I responded lightheartedly. I just said, "Well, I have so few bad habits. I don't smoke, I hardly ever drink alcohol, so I think I'm entitled to this one vice." Now, some people would have left it there, but I was on a roll, so I threw in, "Hey, if it wasn't for the heroin, I'd be leading a really clean lifestyle." Now, needless to say, the reason I'm sharing this with you is hilarity did not ensue. The expected laughter was not forthcoming. In fact, I got a look that was some sort of combination of horror, shock, revulsion, fear, and even pity. I could have done without the pity. So this woman's just staring at me in horror, and I'm thinking to myself, wait, she must know that's a joke. She couldn't possibly think I just seriously told her I use smack. And then I look at her and consider a bit more, and God, she's one of these slack-jawed bovine types who get all their news from the nightly tabloid current affairs show. Oh my God, she thinks I'm a junkie. At this point, when common sense might have helped me, the evil part of my brain actually took over. And I started playing through all these little revenge scenarios in my head, like, come on, she already thinks that about you. Just fuck with her head, ask her for some money so you can go out and score. Start scratching your arm. And then one really started to seem good to me. Just roll your eyes back in your head and collapse like you've overdosed. Just to fuck with her and see what happens. Seriously, I was going to do the last one. With some people, shock treatment is the only thing that works. Now, my brain works pretty fast when I'm playing through all these scenarios, but I do lose track of time. So I might have been thinking about it for 2 seconds, I might have been thinking about it for 60 seconds. But either way, before I said anything, this woman just sort of backs out of the kitchen and goes away. She may have run away once she was out of sight. I didn't hear running, but it's perfectly plausible she just ran until she was a long way away from me. Bonus tip, if you want to convince someone you're not on smack, staring at them glassy-eyed with a fixed smile on your face is not the best way to do it. Oh, and if you're the uptight sort who's so devoid of a sense of humour that thinks I'm actually advocating drug use, get a fucking life. I don't give a shit.